Right, so we're going to show you how to automatically or independently even laser cut panels using the big laser cutter. So from your SolidWorks, first job is to export the things you want laser cutting. So in this case it's this end cap and this end cap in my assembly because they're flat panels. In order to do this you have to right click them and click this little folder so that you open them in their own window. It won't work if you do it any other way, so give it a second to load. There we go. Excuse my voice. Right, so when you've got them opened in their own window, you then click on a face that represents what you want cut out. So in this case, this blue ring shape is what I need cutting. So I've selected that, and then once you've selected it, you right click and you come down here where it says export to DXF and just click OK. If you get a message, it's fine. And then you're going to go in DXF, just make sure if you go to options that it's set to, just one second, here we go, DXF, and make sure it says version R12 in there, okay? It should do by default, but anyway, just check that for the first time you do it. Right, save these somewhere you're going to remember where they are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put them in my downloads folder for now, but I want you to save it like in your OneDrive or something. In fact, I'll put it in my OneDrive, so I'll just make myself a new folder called temp. Okay, so I'm going to call this lid, and I want ×1 of those. Fine. So you then have to come up here and click the tick on the left. We're not done yet. And when you get this little preview of it, as long as that looks okay, click save, and there we go. That's that one exported in a format the laser cutter will understand. So we're just going to repeat that for the other part. So I just closed that window, gone back to the assembly. That's this one I want, so I'm going to right click, open, select the face, right click, export to DXF, click OK. And it should go to the same folder, so I'm going to call this lid screw ×1. Okay, and basically repeat that for as many parts as you have. Remember, each time though, come over here, click this tick, check out the preview and click save, otherwise it doesn't actually save it. Okay, all good. Right, if you've got a lot of parts to tessellate, so say you've got 4, 5, 6, 7 different bits to make, I would recommend you, and when I say tessellate, I mean lay them out in the most efficient ways to save material on the laser cutter. It's easiest to do that in TechSoft. So TechSoft is over here, the little icon. You've hopefully used it before. You can import, make sure you don't use open, it's import your files. So I put them in my OneDrive. There we go, temp, there we go, and I've got my parts. So open them, you have to tick millimeter. There we go, so there's one of my parts, and then I'm going to go and import the other part I need, which was lid ×1. Make sure it's on millimeters, click OK. Good. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here, if you had like loads of panels to make and you wanted to kind of maximize how they fit together on the laser cutter, TechSoft, because you can quickly copy and paste and move things around, is the easiest way to do this. Okay. Obviously I've only got 2 panels to make, but it doesn't hurt to have them all laid out side by side. Anyway, when you've got what you want, you need to export that again as a DXF. So I've just deleted the 2 I don't want. I am going to go File, Export, and choose DXF. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little bit different. You guys, in order to access it on the laser cutter, are going to put it on the K drive. So I'm going to go and find the K drive. If you can't see it, it will be hidden under this PC. K drive, and then it's students, then you pick the year, and you pick the teacher, and you pick the year group. So I'll just make a new folder there for 4th form. Okay, and in that I would call it your name and what it is. So I'm going to call it Rob W, speaker caps, and click save. So make sure you're on DXF, saving it in K drive in the appropriate area, and that you are exporting it as a DXF. Okay, click save, and then you can watch video 2, but you'll need to be by the laser cutter to watch video 2 because it shows you on the camera how to use it.